Hello, you all. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. I'm on here to share with you all some items that I created. This is using some Amazon packaging. I did get this idea. I would never have kept Amazon packaging or any type of packaging, but I see a lot of neat and creative items that the ladies that I follow here on YouTube creates, which is Crafty by Tony and Bella Boo Creations. And I know there's probably many more ladies that do it, but those are who I know of at this moment that I can think of off the top of my head. So before I get started, I hope that you're all having a great weekend. And as always, I upload on Sundays. So happy Sunday to you all. So I'm going to go ahead and get started and share with you all what I created. So I did, like I said, use some Amazon packaging, as you can see. And I didn't cover any of the backs of these because I don't know if they're going to just, if I'm not going to use them in a journal or what I'm going to do with them just yet. But I just wanted to just make something, it just came to my mind. I'm like, let me go ahead and see what I can do with it. So this paper right here was some scrap paper that I used from this time capsule mixed media book. And it's a Child Bella, if I'm not mistaken, book. Yeah. Child Bella, if I said the name right, that's where this book is from. I got it from Papercraft Maniac. So I liked it so much that I ordered another one. So anyway, so these are out of Amazon packaging. So this is the first one I made. And as you can see, I forgot to put the background. I was so excited about doing it. I forgot to put the background paper in the back. I did use some acetate in the background. This is a pocket that opens like this. And then this is just stamps, Tim Holtz stamps that I stamped and cut out to use as ephemera pieces and my makes. And then this is just like a digital butterfly that I have from an Etsy seller that I got. So yeah, so that, like I said, Amazon packaging. So this pocket right here opens from the top. And this was the first one that I made. And then I made another one. So this one right here is the smallest size, as you can see. And I think it's like from the same paper cut of this paper right here. And so I put the background paper in the back, and they're very similar. It's just that this one doesn't have the fill notes. I add eyelets here, and I did some stitching, zigzag stitching on this one. This is another digital from that I have in my stash, and then I have some more of the Tim Holtz stamps that I cut out to use as my ephemera. And then again, this one opens from the top. Then I created this one, and this is just a different paper from the same paper pack, scrap. And this one also opens from the top. And I just did some straight stitching on this one, and then some more ephemera pieces. Well, actually, this one is made from the ephemera from the mixed media book I just shared with you all. So this is all ephemera from that paper pad. Love the way this one turned out. And it opens from the top. And then I made this one right here. And this one is just, this is some music paper that I have in my stash. And then this right here is from a jelly print that I did. And so I was like, let me give this one a try and see how these go together. And I like the way it turned out. And so this one right here opens from the side, right here. And then the background is from the paper that I shared with you all that I did like the marble effect using the alcohol ink. So yeah, and I learned that from Crafty by Tony. So yeah, I just did some alcohol ink paper and my jelly print paper, and then some book music paper. And then I cut out one of the little dies from Tim Holtz. Added like a little bit of the Sizzix luster wax on it to give it some shine. And then I just put some, like I said, some ephemera on here. And this is just from another stamp set that I purchased from, I believe, Amazon. So yeah, so these are all, like I said, Amazon packaging that I used to create that with. So those are those makes. Those are a lot of fun to make. Just, cutting down packaging and just seeing what you can create with them. So I did share this with you all. This is like an infinity or forever card that I have shared with you all. And I got this idea from Bella Boo Creations. And so I was going through her channel and I came across another type of card. So this is the other card that I came up with that I seen, well, that I, not I came up with, that I seen that she had created. So I follow her. She didn't really do a tutorial, but somebody has sent her one of these. I don't know if it's like an origami or pop-up card. What do you call it? But whatever you want to call it. But I thought it was really cute. So I'm like, well, you know what? Let me try this. So this right here, the base of this is 6x6. This is also 6x6 paper. And this one right here is 2 sheets of 6x6 paper that you cut down. And I did use just regular copy paper because, as you know, so it can have, so it wouldn't be bulky with just regular cardstock. And this also is using copy paper as well. So it doesn't be too bulky. And the paper that I use is a Tim Holtz paper. It's from the palette. Do I have one in here? It's the palette paper. And it's a yellow palette. That's what I use, a yellow palette. I don't have it in my room. It's in my bedroom. So yeah, so this is what I use for this. And this is some of the ephemera, the little pictures from the paper pad as well that I just cut out to use as ephemera. So I did some stitching around here as well, also on the back. So what you do is you open it up and it opens up like this. Isn't that neat? Love that idea. And it just folds back closed and you open it up. So I just use a lot. This is like the back side of it. So I just use a lot of the paper from that paper pad, Tim Holtz palette collection, and it just folds back. And you guys have probably seen this before, but I never have. And I thought it was so neat. And then this is the other side. And I did copy stain my copy paper to put down on here. But I thought that was so neat. I love the way this turned out. And I don't know what I'm going to do with the solid color papers just yet. But I may do some stenciling like she did in her video. And I may just leave it like it is. But I just thought this was a lot of fun to make. And this is 3 sheets of 6x6 paper. So it's 3 sheets. So this is 6x6, 6x6, and then 6x6. And you have the solid that doesn't have the crease in it. You just glue those pieces together. And then you do your scoring. And this is what you get. So neat. Love this. So yeah, so this was a lot of fun to create. Just like this was a lot of fun to create. So, and this was just play right here for me. But I've been loving to just, you know, recreate items that I see others make, which is a lot of inspiration out here. Here on YouTube. Lots and lots of inspiration. So, you just never would have thought that 3 6x6 sheets of copy paper with some decorative cardstock on top, you know, you decorate the way you want it, would come out to a 3x3 inch size type of pop-up card. So neat. And then, like I said, this is just 6x6, 6x6 copy paper. And you cut these down to do your flips and, you know, all your flips and stuff like that on this one. So yeah, so I did come across another video that she did share about a year ago. And this was, I'm speaking of Bellaboo Creations. I came across another video where she did another project, and I have started to recreate that one as well. So I'm loving all the inspiration here on YouTube, just so you know, see what I can do. When I first see it, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it. Don't know how well it's gonna go, but let's try it and see if I can recreate it. And I have done so far. So yeah, so loving it. So yes, you guys, so this is my share for today. My little pockets, my little journaling CD pockets, or whatever you want to call them, and my I want to say it's maybe like an origami type card. That's what it puts me in the mind of. But it may not be called that. But so neat. Love this. That is so neat. Love the way it turned out. So yes, you guys. So I hope you enjoy my projects for today. I do want to thank you all so much for watching. You all have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week ahead. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.